Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the Prowler in Star Citizen, highlighting 3 major bugs that have been plaguing this ship, some of which have been around for nearly 4 years. My goal is to bring these bugs into the spotlight, catch the attention of the developers, and hopefully see some long overdue fixes in a future patch. My name is Fox. I'm the org leader for an alien-based organization here in Star Citizen, and let's begin by going over the Prowler's history. The remote turret on the Prowler has been out of service since April 13th, 2021. That is over 1,000 days. It used to be that the co-pilot was unable to enter the remote turret until this bug right here was finally fixed and marked as closed. But as many things in game development, fixing one issue can sometimes open the door to new problems, and that's exactly what happened. The closure of this long-standing bug immediately introduced 3 new issues. So let's dive into some real combat footage showcasing the notorious turret bug on the Prowler. In this clip, we'll be listening to the audio logs from my buddy in the turret seat as we try to engage enemies.
I'm entering remote turret. Everything's on. Cannot target. Can't target. Powering off.
I'm not too surprised.
Oh, that's fun. Fox, I think they kept the Prowler broken.
I cannot target.
Alright. I'm getting out of here. And just to note, that video was from about a year ago, but also it's no different in the very current 4.0.2 patch.
I can't target him.
So now let's break down what you saw. While the co-pilot can now enter the turret and fire the weapons, they can't actually target anything. And again, this is just a continuation of the Prowler's turret issues that's been ongoing for just about 4 years now. So that means that the Prowler's turret has been out of service for 80% of the entire life cycle of the ship since its release in April 2020. Due to the turret's consistent issues on the Prowler, our organization has started referring to it as the co-pilot's curse. This YouTube channel pretty much started because of this bug, where the earliest mention of it was 3 years ago. My whole org pretty much just centers around reporting alien ship bugs, the Prowler being the biggest outlier here. So yes, I'm very thankful that a developer went in and fixed the first cannot enter the remote turret issue, but from the outside looking in, it seems as though the Prowler is plagued by primary and secondary assignment logic issues, which is why we're still seeing turret bugs come up, along with the second bug, which has to do with quantum travel. So you can see that the pilot in this clip is aligning to a quantum marker. The co-pilot is in the co-pilot seat downstairs. Now, the pilot is trying to actively toggle quantum travel, but cannot because there's an issue with the co-pilot sitting down. You have to ask the co-pilot to get out of his seat in order for you, the pilot, to toggle quantum travel. No one else made an issue council ticket for it, so I just went ahead and did it. Here it is right here. Again, the link is down below. And for our next bug, we're also going to be able to see that we aren't able to target a ship until the co-pilot is able to leave. And the targeting just acquired just because my co-pilot left and I'm able to shoot him down. I went through the entire issue council associated to the Prowler and I wasn't able to see like a specific issue that associated all 3 of the co-pilot, the pips, and the targeting. But there is a ticket here that does mention the pips having an issue. And this video won't be stopping at 3 bugs. If you're paying attention to the videos that I was actually showing, there was a few other bugs and issues that you could have seen, which includes the drop C animations being broken. Here's a ticket if you want to take a look at it. There was also another video that I was showing, and I was pointing your attention to the center because there wasn't any pips. But if you look over to your right, there's some information that's not being displayed. And that's the weapon information that usually tells you how many rounds you have left. And it becomes a big issue, especially if you're running ballistics, because you have no idea how many rounds you have left. Here's that same bug over a year ago. Also note I'm shooting all 4 weapons and there's no co-pilot. Notice that the size 5 weapons do not appear. Here's the associated ticket for your convenience. You know guys, we've been trying really hard to outreach to the developers to help us get these bugs fixed for the last few years now. It took me a whole year to produce this video because I was trying to realize that I was getting emotionally invested into this game. And it was in the middle of editing this current video, which is why you see a lot of jumps back and forth from April until today. So I stepped away from the project. And most of the footage was still usable because even after that whole year hiatus, most of the issues were still there. I used to say that the Prowler is the greatest stealth ship because of its ability to hide from developers, but there's actually kind of some logic behind it. 1, the Prowler is extremely overpriced. The Prowler suffers from something called the alien tax and as well as the dropship tax, which means that players usually stick around for a little bit, maybe do a few combat missions, but they usually tend to leave. So the community is really small, and with a smaller community, you have less people actually reporting it, which is why I'm trying to champion this issue. And there was also a few other things that were promised for the ship, like the grav-left system, where it would turn the Prowler into a type of land vehicle. So the Prowler would have been a hybrid land and air vehicle, which I thought was very unique, and there's no dropship gameplay and stealth mechanics. So it is very easy to not recommend the Prowler. I will recommend you to join my Discord channel because it's the easiest way to get in contact with me, and because our fleet mainly consists of Talon and Prowler pilots. I tried my best to make this video as short as possible for your time, so I appreciate it. Thank you for being here till the end. The main takeaway from this video is the Prowler needs some help, and it's needed it for a while, because the Prowler really is a good ship. It's really unique, and I hope that this ship gets the attention that it needs, especially in this development cycle where we are going back and fixing issues that ensure smoother and more reliable experiences for everyone. I had to switch to my quiet voice because it's getting really late and I don't want to wake up my roommates. So thank you one more time, and I hope you have a good night.